just on my way to Stoke-on-Trent to go and meet Kin and Jay, winners of the Dental Practice Accelerator program. We're collaborating with Justin, Sandy, myself to help this couple who are in a dental practice grow.
So today is going to be really about understanding Jay and Kin from Campbell Dental Practice. Where they are, what their finance structure looks like, what their team structure looks like, where their practice is, and what is their real mission, what they're trying to achieve. And once we understand everything, and with mine, Samir and Justin's experience, our plan will be to put together a structure for them so they can implement the strategies and slowly help them to grow to the vision what they're trying to achieve. So yeah, really exciting day ahead, really looking forward to it, and would love to keep you in the loop how that journey is going.
So I guess from the practice perspective, just real openness to kind of ideas, creativity, to some of the principles that we'll share with them, because I think some of those will be disruptive. It is going to make them think differently, it's going to challenge them to think bigger. And so from their perspective, I think openness is probably the key thing. And from the initial application that we saw from Jay, Kin and the team, it looks like they've got that in spades. I'm confident they'll have it, but that's really what I'm hoping that they'll bring to the table this morning.
Firstly, I would like to thank you and the three judges for coming up with this fantastic opportunity. And it still feels unbelievable that we won it. The whole aim of enrolling in this competition was to grow, not just as a person and not just as a practice, but as the whole team, which is the main aim of this whole exercise, I feel. And by the end of it, I don't want to be just a business that has grown. I want to feel a proud member of my team, where I can say it's not just me who has grown, but the whole team that has grown.
Today's been intense. It's been eye-opening in terms of understanding where we can take our own practice. The mentors have been absolutely brilliant in holding our hand and taking us on this journey of understanding what we need to be able to achieve and what's possible with the team that we have and how we can grow our team. So I'm really looking forward and excited about the journey that we're going to embark on.
So there's a big piece about setting really clear visions, setting really clear objectives for the practice and for them as leaders and for their teams, and helping them to start to think differently about the way they're approaching the practice, giving them the chance to work on their business rather than in it. And that's a common theme that we see with clients, that they tend to find themselves stuck in the weeds and the day-to-day activities, and we just want to help raise their perspective, help them to think a bit bigger, and then start to think about key steps they'll take in order to achieve those changes that they need to grow the practice.
This afternoon's been interesting. It's I guess the stuff that I've never really thought about in my practice, so they've thrown quite a lot at us.
Yeah, this afternoon's been quite productive. The questions that were raised were quite thoughtful and accurate, and the vision that we're all trying to envision. I wouldn't say holding us back, but like we're kind of trying to understand the big picture, and this is basically a perfect little meeting for us to understand that really.
So today's gone, it's been unbelievable. It surpassed all my expectations in terms of how much we've learned. It broadened our horizons.
We had a certain vision in mind, we had a certain expectation in mind. We've been pushed out of our comfort zone, and sort of we've kind of been given wings to say fly. You can do whatever you can possibly imagine. There's no limits to it. So yeah, it's been wonderful.
Great conversations this morning. The combination of Samir, Sandeep and myself, just the different perspectives. I think we bring a really different view on running a practice, and what I've seen early on from Jay, Kin and their practice manager Louise is real receptiveness to the ideas, receptiveness to the challenge, I guess, that we're putting to them about how they build a bigger practice, start to think about the growth opportunity, think about the brand that they're going to bring to patients, to their teams. And I think it's probably at times been a little bit overwhelming, But very often that's where the growth happens, when you start to be challenged on your existing ideas. So there's been a lot of support and challenge in the meeting this morning, but also I sense the anticipation and excitement from all three of them.
The next year, the next few months next year, it's going to be very busy for all of us. A lot of growth, a lot of exciting things happening, and yeah, stay tuned.